Hey y'all. Today we're going to talk about my top tips for a successful year in the dorms. And for most of this, I'm speaking towards first year students who are just coming into the dorms for the first time. But for anyone living in the dorms, these are the tips that are going to help you be successful throughout that time living there. So let's go ahead and jump on into number one. Number one, the most important, read the policy guide. Read the rules for the dorms. This is going to tell you everything you are not allowed to have and things you're not allowed to do. And it truly tells you everything you're gonna get in trouble for if you violate that policy. Read the guide, read it before moving so you don't bring things you're not supposed to have and you don't do things you're not supposed to do. It's gonna save you time, it's gonna save you money, and it's gonna save you a future headache. Number two is figure out who your RA is and how to contact them. Figure out where their room is. Do they prefer to chat through text, email, in person? They are a resource. They can hook you up with so many resources on campus to help with pretty much any problem you have, whether it's in the dorm or outside the dorm. They are our resources. They're getting paid to be there. Utilize them for those resources. Number three, if your dorm has a front desk, go to the front desk and ask what equipment they have to check out. Depending on the front desk, they are going to have different things that can be checked out to students. That might be vacuums, it might be scissors or staplers to use, they might have printing services, they might have lawn games that can be checked out, they might have video game systems that can be checked out or other board games. There's so many things at the front desk that students don't typically know about that they can check out until someone shows them they can do it. So check out your front desk, see what services they offer, because there's tons of free things that you can check out, usually just by swiping your ID card, and be able to use them in your dorm. Number four is learn how to put in a work order if something breaks in your dorm room. Your chair breaks, a light bulb goes out, anything that's not an emergent breakage, put in a work order for it, because if you don't, at the end of the year, it's often assumed that you did it on purpose and you're charged for it. So if your screen gets a ripped in it, there's a stain on the carpet you can't get out, your chair breaks, a desk drawer breaks, put a work order in for it. Most of the time, those are online systems you can get through your housing portal. Figure out how to do it. If you don't know how, check out the website, ask your RA. Get those things fixed. You pay too much money to live in the dorms for things to not work correctly. So figure out how to put those work orders in. Now, number 5 and 6 are really from the policy guide, but number 5 is learn about what quiet hours are. Almost every college dorm room is going to have quiet hours or courtesy hours. Often they're 10 p.m. to 8 a.m., midnight to 6 a.m., where you should not be screaming, running down the halls, blasting loud music, loudly chatting and laughing. These are so people can sleep and study. Being a kind, courteous neighbor. Learn what those are so you don't get in trouble for doing it. And then also, if it's midnight and someone's bumping music and you can't sleep, you can go complain to your RA at the front desk and have them deal with it. Number 6 is also a policy thing, but learn how many people can be in a dorm room. The state fire marshal sets capacity limits just like they do for movie theaters and big event spaces of how many people can be in dorm rooms because of egress issues. And it's such a stupid thing to get written up about. So learn how many people can be in a room. If you got too many people, go to the lounge, go somewhere else. Don't be caught in those situations. This is a stupid thing to be written up about. And honestly, you don't need 8, 10, 12 people in a dorm room. They're too small for that. Number 7 is to ask your RA or other staff what to do if you get locked out of your bedroom or locked out of the building. Many dorm rooms are now locked down. So the dorm building itself, you often have to swipe your ID card or use a little fob to get in. And then obviously to open your bedroom door, you're using a key or your ID card. Sometimes they have keypads or things you can use with your phone. Ask what to do if you get locked out, because in the real world, you'd call a locksmith and have to deal with them. At the dorms, they have systems in places to either have an RA help you get in or to give you a spare key for you to check out, go get your key, come back and bring that spare key. Depending on the college, there might be charges for those. Oftentimes, dorms give you 2 or 3 freebies where it's hey, we know what happens, and then after that, you can potentially be charged. Depending on the school, it can even be a progressive charge of $10, $15, $25. Learn what to do if you get locked out and what those potential charges could be. But overall, don't forget your green ID. Number 8 is learn the best times to do laundry. And I'm going to be honest with you, everyone wants to do their laundry on the weekend. Everyone wants to do it Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon. Do it during the day if you can, early in the morning if you can, or if you're not going to go out and party Thursday, Friday, Saturday night, when everyone else is out, that's a great time to do laundry. And with that goes into our next one. Do not let laundry stack up. So many times I've seen college students who just let laundry pile up, and then their hamper is full and they're struggling to get it to the laundry room. They're needing to use 3-4 machines, and that's never really going to happen. You need to not do your laundry every couple weeks. Do it once a week. Just get it into the routine and just make your room smell better and have fresh, clean clothing and bedding. Number 10 is do not feel pressure to go out. Like, you don't need to leave the building if you don't want to. You don't need to go out and have partying with people. Like, if that's not your vibe, it's not your vibe, and that's completely okay. And if your new friends do not accept that, then F them, they're not your friends. Like, find other humans. Going into the next one, number 11, never feel pressure to drink or do drugs, because let's be honest, everyone is going to offer shit. Like, it's gonna happen, but you don't need to, or you don't need to drink in excess or try things you don't want to try. Like, yes, college is a time for experimenting, but it's also a time where people get injured, do too much, and end up documented or in the hospital. And if that's not your vibe, it's okay. Number 12 is do not feel pressure to buy things. So many times, especially in the beginning of the year, students are wanting to go out to eat with one another, get, coffee, drinks, go shopping. Do not feel pressure to buy something or eat something everywhere you go. Everyone has a different budget level. It's okay to go with your friends to the coffee shop and not get a drink or just get a water. It's okay to not go and buy things every time everyone goes to Target or stick to your budget. At the end of the day, your finances are your business and you don't need to extra spend just to keep up with the Joneses. Number 13 is figure out the printing situation for your college and your dorm. Many dorms now have systems where you can send your printing items to a cloud system, and then you can go down to the machine in the lobby or the lounge and type in a code it gives you and your stuff will print. Now, depending on your faculty, you may or may not have to do much printing anymore, but figure out that situation. You might want to print your syllabus. You might want to print certain articles for school to help you study or do papers. Figure out what that is. Most dorms have some form of it included, or college campuses also have it included for a certain amount or discounted prices. Figure that out early so you're not panicking the morning of that you need something and you don't know how to print it. Number 14. Do not talk shit about your RA or other RA in common spaces. You can talk shit in your room all day. You can play, you can call your family, you can talk to your roommate, but don't be sitting in the lounge talking about how you hate so-and-so, how this person is XYZ. It just creates bad blood, and even if you're not talking about a specific RA, they could hear about it. Other residents could just go and share that gossip to RAs, and it just creates a bad persona for you. You don't want to be seen as an asshole. You want to be seen as a good person by the RAs because then they'll help you more and more. So don't talk shit, especially in public places. And then my last one for you, number 15, if you are documented for breaking policy, let's say you're drinking in the dorms, you're not supposed to be, you have a flag on your wall and those aren't allowed, be kind and courteous to the RAs, follow directions. The more of a jerk you are, that is going to be reported in the report, and potentially the more the consequences are going to be because you were a jerk. Comply, be courteous, be nice. You chose to break the rules. You chose to do something you weren't supposed to do or have things you're not supposed to have. That's freaking on you. Take responsibility for your actions. Be kind and polite to the RAs. Be kind and polite in your conduct meetings with the professional staff members, and it will go so much further for you and end up being a better living situation. Alright, y'all, so those are my top tips for a successful year in the dorms. If you have any others that you would add, please add them in the comments below and let's start a list for one another. I hope you're having a great day. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next Monday.